Welcome to qualifying. But before we get into it, let's address the elephant in the room, and that is the new exhibition. And with the new exhibition comes the launch of Boostober. So, as you might have seen already, boosts have been made better. They have been increased. They have been increased by 2.5 times their original. So, if you was racing a boost, let's say, and this is not launched yet, hopefully, maybe by the time this video is out, it has, but Wednesday afternoon was the launch prospect. So let's take Cuppa, for example, or even Herald. You've got 10 race start. Increase that by 2.5 means you're now going to have plus 25 race start. But remember, you can't go above your maximum stats. So drivers 99, for example, you're not going to get 110 of a driver overtaking. So just means they are going to be a bit more powerful for your car as well. Obviously, any speed cornering is going to increase too. So some big boost changes, a trial for the month, and let's see how much it does impact. When you race, let me know down below your feedback so I can pass it on to Hutch as well, because it could be very good or very easy, depending on what they were before. We've also got the new exhibition, so we've got the pit pass being launched, and we're not going to go too much in it, but we see our first crate reduction timers in the free and the premium. Express access is out, and there'll be plenty more through as well. So, looking good already. But we're here for qualifying, the McLaren Team Series event. We're running this car setup currently, and the drivers with Lando Norris level 6 and Alonso level 7. So we're going to give this a blast. Fingers crossed that we can score well. F1 Team Series event McLaren will enter our Champs GP, and we will get into it. So, tracks, Jeddah, Austin, Singapore and Belgium. But let's see if we can get off to a flyer and start with that race number 1. So here we go then. Boosts are live in the GP, updated, and I have swapped my driver. I have put Zhou Guanyu in because he's got better qualifying than Alonso. Now, if all goes to plan, he should get a perfect start with the boosts. So P12, P13, we are going to have a look at using, I'm going to use a Cuppa, and it's pretty warm out there as well. And I'm going to use a firework on Norris. And I want to see how this goes. I'm very interested to see. Now, if the boosts are working right, Zhou Guanyu should get a perfect start. And he does. So Zhou Guanyu, and I tell you what, this looks pretty quick already. It felt a bit quick off the line. We haven't made loads of places though. We are still only P9, P10, but we got a really good getaway and then got a bit blocked. So let's see if the AI has been turned up a little bit as we come into the hairpin, and it's P8 and P9. Interesting start, medium and hards, and we take P7. I'm very intrigued to see if these boosts make a massive difference. And already look, right behind Zhou Guanyu, Perez and the Ferrari. There's no way through down the straight. So is this going to be as easy as we maybe thought it would be, or is it going to be harder? At the minute, it's not. I think it would be really easy to pass, and I can't get past anyone at the moment. Can't get past Perez to save my life, and Perez is on the hard tyres. Now we're finally through. Norris through as well, and we get Sainz as well. So difficult. We're lagging as well. 32 degrees out there. We're going to come back for some softs. We're not going to service. Norris behind Sainz. Very interesting then. First race. We definitely feel, it's weird, we feel faster, but we feel slower at the same time. Norris is through into P3. Zhou Guanyu comes out P11. and hopefully can start causing some chaos. Piastri ahead, still jolting around everywhere. I need a boost for some server. That's what I need. First and second just coming around the last corner. So I think it's going to be tough to get 47 points here. I thought we'd be a slam dunk for 47s. And we can't overtake as quick as I thought we would. Zhou Guanyu into P4. Norris comes out. Not coming out as quick from the pit lane either. And Zhou Guanyu takes himself into P3. Hard tyres next time round. Norris bang there. Using that firework. Bang past Kevin Magnussen. So all to play for. We can see P2 and P1 ahead. Mediums for both of them. It's pretty hot out there though now. So we're not a million miles away. But are we too far away? 35 degrees out there now. And we are right behind Lewis Hamilton. And if we can get a move done, we can. Good move. 8 seconds the gap though. Hopefully Norris goes one more lap and gets done by the weather. Because 35 degrees is mad. We might be able to do it on Norris though. I think we will. Going to risk it. It looks like he's got very good tyre management at the minute. You can see Zhou Guanyu there, P6. Let's see where we can get him. He carries on. Norris is in. Zhou Guanyu takes the lead, but can he take a header? Norris? No, he can't. And I think that might be it for our chances. Oh, we're back in the lead with Zhou Guanyu. Now, can our boosts help us win this race? We're sticking ahead at the moment. And we need to close the gap. We're going to hopefully hold the rivals up. And it might be a last lap push. We're holding our own with Zhou Guanyu. And it's going to be hard to catch these. Very hard. You can see the tyres are not playing ball. Still only just 50%. Zhou Guanyu holding on. We're going to just push Norris now. See if we can just jump through. And then we're going to have to really look after our tyres. Here comes Lando Norris. He's going to take a move on the Red Bull. He gets that done. We're going to be very short of tyres though. We are trying all the time. It's going to have to be a last corner ditch, I feel. Here he comes. We're going to try and hold on. We could take the lead, but can we hold on to our tyres? No, we can't. Oh, we've got it. Wow, thriller at Jeddah. Wow, we've just managed to claw 47 points on the line. What a thriller. And what a way to win and get P1 and P2. Absolutely timed to perfection. Wow. Race number 2. And after an absolute thriller in Jeddah, we're here at Austin. 34 degrees. It's another hot one. So we know that 35 degrees we could just hold in there. And Zhou Guanyu starts P10 with Norris P12. If 38 degrees, Jesus. Wow. So, going to use coppers again. And I'm going to try and see if I can get... I'm going to have to try, aren't I? Try and get 3 mediums, but they're both going to be on the same strategy here. 3-4. 3 medium, 4 hard might have to be the way. And both perfect starts again with this boost update. We need to get some early positions around the outside and the inside, but we keep the positions P10, P11. Early position gaining here, crucial. Now you can see Zhou Guanyu has took himself into P7. Now we are using similar boosts that we did prior to the update, as that's a bad corner. But it's bigger cornering, the race start that we need, and it's overtaking, so I reckon it still maintains to be one of the best boosts on this game. So, we settle down, and we're into P6. We're going to try and gain Verstappen here, and we can get him. So what do we do? And the problem we're going to have this week is Norris on that soft out front is going to be so fast. I might try and stretch one of these to 4 mediums, most likely Norris with the better tyres. And I might try and just push Zhou Guanyu and hope the temperature comes down. Surely these out front can only do 2 laps on these softs in 38 degrees. No, there's your answer. The answer is no. They are carrying on rounds as wow. How did we not get that position? He put the brakes on and then gets overtaken by Norris. What in the name was that? So I think Zhou Guanyu is going to have to go hard tyres here. It's the only way. Somehow, I mean, the AI might just run out of tyres. If they go mediums, they're going to struggle, surely. As Zhou Guanyu comes back past, I don't make sense. They're fighting over each other. We're going to try, with Lando Norris, to get one more lap. We're going to have another thriller. What do the rivals come out on? Hards. Zhou Guanyu comes out in P8. So, what can we do here to catch Lando Norris? That's going to be the killer question. And we are up to P7. Norris is bang there, but he's going to run out of tyres. We're going to try and push Zhou Guanyu to close the gap. And Norris just out now, but does make it to the pits. It's going to be so hard to catch these drivers again. Norris is coming out though. He's got a very good chance of catching. If we can get Gasly pretty quick, surely around the outside here. Oh, come on. Yes, finally. We're going to boost out the corners. Try and gain some power unit. We need it. Can we catch? They're all in front of us. We're only 5.8 seconds. And there's a move on Alonso, but we can't get it done. Can we now get it done? We can now. We're going to push both cars ahead. Maybe we can get Charles Leclerc same time. The old switcheroo. We can see he's trying Zhou Guanyu. It's not going to be enough. And he's going to lose. Oh, nearly lose the position as well. Does lose a position now. Fernando Alonso flying past us on the medium tyres. And we're back ahead. We can see, is that all the cars in front? There's the McLaren. It's going to be so hard to get him though. That's my issue. Especially with Zhou Guanyu. Alonso carries on. It's going to be so hard to get Lando Norris. He is the beast at the moment. You can see him there. I just don't seem to be getting power unit very quickly either. So let's push him in. See if we can push Zhou Guanyu past Leclerc. And it's not going to be anywhere near 47. It's very hard out here. We're going to have a last corner attack. Norris has won. Zhou Guanyu takes 4th place. Very difficult indeed. But we gave it a good blast. Not a thriller like Jeddah. But we'll take it and move on with 45. Race number 3, Singapore. It might be a bot, but it's one of our star players, Gabs. And he's got a massive team score. We're talking 1738 and we're only at the 1600. So look at that. This is going to be stupidly tough for us to overcome. And we're back with the change round here as well. So we're going to go soft and mediums. We are going to go Prince, and I'm going to go something different with Norris. I'm going to go for Merlion, because I'm hoping the rain comes in early. Oh, 3 minutes, it doesn't. Ah, that's painful, because it is going to be roughly 3 laps. And it's a good start for Norris, so we do lose that good start, but he is through. Zhou Guanyu struggling a little bit on the good start still. He gets perfect, but he gets chopped back, so it's almost as if it's not fully there, but it is. But Norris, look at that, up to P5. We've got Gabs rocking the Alfa Romeo, as he should be. And, I mean, Zhou Guanyu's got back up to P10. Norris needs the inside line, takes 2 cars. We can see Zhou Guanyu in the background, coming back through as well. And now we're right behind Norris. So this is not a bad start. And we're through, actually. We're going to try and get Gabs. Gabs, why is your hard tyre car holding us up, man? Come on, out of the way. Out of the way, Gabs. Still, he doesn't want to go out of the way, does he? So, we'll see if we can earn some power unit. It's about a minute a lap. We're not going to... It's going to be touch and go with Zhou Guanyu as he comes back into P7. You can see the tyres on Norris not holding up at all. We're going to boost now. Can we get P6? Round the outside we go. Sainz shuts the door on us. And he's not happy because he's back through now, Zhou Guanyu. Norris will come in and hopefully just chill for 2 laps. And I tell you what, we're not that far on tyres either for Zhou Guanyu, are we? Oh no. As we're out. We're going to have to do some tyre management, and we're going to be too early for wets though. Oh, annoying race. Not easy at all. What do we do? We're going to have to go softs. Got to. Got to do it. Rival's on hard, so we might actually overcome him because he'll probably go to the end. See, 50 seconds, it's just not enough. We're going to lose so much time if we pit that. As Zhou Guanyu does come in. We've got to take it. We've got to go for softs. As you can see now, Lando Norris all over the back of Gabs. Gabs' bot, that is. We can't get through. Team orders. Let your president through, Gabs. Still, we can't get past. Very interesting. So we're going to come for wet. So we probably do one more lap with Zhou Guanyu. And you can see up to P5. Up to P4 as well. Do we go early? Yes, I think we do. Let's push in. Rival will go round on the hards. You can see we're right with Norris here and we pit. So back out we come in P2. Hopefully Rival being on the wrong tyres means that we can catch these up pretty quickly because rain is now coming in. And we can see P4 for Zhou Guanyu. Got every chance here. Let's watch the gap out from 2.6, 2.3, 2.2. Wow, it's going back up. Are we going to catch them quite easy? Doesn't look like it, does it? Need to get past Norris. We are past. 30%. Surely we've got to be all over the back of Carlos Sainz now. And we are. We're in the lead. Rival struggling on hard. So that is the new balance from the update of drivers struggling on the wrong tyre at the wrong time. And I tell you what, we are catching Sainz at a rate of knots. He's right there. But we're not lacking too great of a power unit to be able to catch him. We're right there now with him. Don't tell me we're not going to get fast here. Surely we're going to get past. Oh, another race that goes to the last moment. 47 in Singapore, but it went right to the wire again. And we somehow came away with the 47s. After the boost update, we're at the final race of qualifying with this update. And let us know down below how you found your duels or your qualifying, and if you've noticed a massive difference in your ability to score, overtake and race as we look at P11 and P13. We've got some rain as well, but we're going to be taking what used to be the very good wet boost, so a bit of tuning, and I'm going to go a bit of Merlion as well. So we used to like a lap 1 pit stop here, but let's have a look. We're going to use the Merlion and tuning. We're going to probably get killed by, yeah, Zhou Guanyu back to an average start. I should have used, why didn't I use a race start? Oh, that's a, well, he still gets away quite well. So actually, we do all right. Norris, what the hell has happened to him? Down in P15. That's not what we wanted. 6 minutes till rain. We're going to really struggle now to try and get any more leeway into this race. That's a killer of a start. I don't even think the race start had much to do with it because, well, I think we still ran perfect anyway. But let's have a look. So we'll probably pick Norris lap 2. These two are both far enough apart. Well, was until Norris started making up some positions. We'll probably still do a Zhou Guanyu lap 3 pit here. And look at that, Norris into P11 now. And there you go, Zhou Guanyu taking 1 Mercedes, nearly taking a second. Up to P8, P10. We're going to still keep pushing. We should get a pretty quick pit time now as well with this new boost ability, power, whatever you want to call it. And Zhou Guanyu looking at P7. And he's going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And he's going to push to P6. What's the gap between these two? They could probably pit, but we're going to come out in traffic. So let's have a look. Let's just pit Norris. Oh, Zhou Guanyu keeps hold of P6 just. It's going to be a very tough race, this one in the wet. And look at that, 2.4 seconds. Probably a pretty nice stop that is as well. So let's bring Zhou Guanyu in. And look at that, Norris catching up really quickly. P5. We've made some ground. We're making a lot of ground. See, we've got speed on this boost as well. Can Zhou Guanyu get Charles? No, he can't. But look at Norris. Absolutely flying. And there's not a massive amount between them. But Zhou Guanyu should get a very decent pit stop here. And Norris should be able to fly by a few of them too. You can see the Red Bull and the McLaren coming out now. We can get 1. Can we get 2? If we tell you what, if we can get ahead of Max Verstappen pretty quickly, we've got a chance of pulling a bit of a gap, but our servicing is pretty shocking. So let's come in this time round. We're going to just try and earn some power unit back now. I wonder if we can get Carlos Sainz though as a sneaky move. No, we can't. So we're going to have it all to do. And he's really holding us up, Carlos Sainz. We still can't get past him. What about into the first corner? No, we can't still get past him. We seem to be really struggling on overtaking now. A lot more than we used to be, for sure. You can see Norris there catching him straight back up. And Zhou Guanyu finally gets through. Norris gets through as well. And we've got literally 1.5 laps to go. And we are through as well. P4, P3. Rain still coming down here. We can see both cars ahead of us. Can we catch both cars ahead of us? They're squabbling all over themselves, making a mess. And it's Zhou Guanyu with the better chance of the Red Bull of Max Verstappen. Can he cut to the inside at some point here? Yes, he can. But is it going to be enough to hunt down P1? He's going to have a look now. As Norris gets into P2, P3 now for both cars. And we're right behind Lando Norris. Another thriller to come. Can we get him? Well, that was an anticlimax. No, we can't. P2 for Zhou Guanyu, P3 for Lando Norris. It made for some exciting racing here. And that is probably what matters most. Should we have been expecting to maximum score? Probably not still, based on where we start. But on that play, I'm very happy. And hopefully you've made it this far. We had 3 races down to the wire. And that was quite brilliant watching, if I say so myself. So 45 points in the final race. And let's have a look. So 4 points dropped. That was all. And it is in race number 2 and race number 4 where we had some difficulty in getting the starts. But well recovered. And I will take that every day. It is 184 points. And we'll move on to the opening round at the weekend to see what we can do.